Accessing your contacts is done through the normal method of going to the top and clicking on the tab here under View Contacts, or by going to the icon at the bottom and clicking on that button there, and that'll bring up this page here. This is a summary of all of the contacts that you have in your account, and here you can see a list of the people that are in your group. So you can have as many groups as you like in your account, and here will show by default when this first loads all the group members. You can also select all contacts, and that will display every contact you have loaded into your account. So we'll start here with just this little demo account here. I've got 6 contacts loaded in here, and we'll go to just look at one particular contact. We'll look at this person here. So you'll see when this loads up, and there's all kinds of information here available. Pretty standard fields here on the left, gender, birthdays, locations. Here you have a contact that you can load up. We have a phone number, mobile, and this is the important part for being able to send SMS text messages, is you can specify a number here, choose a carrier, and then send a confirmation request. What this does is it will then allow the user to respond to the SMS and confirm that they are who they are, which then allows them to receive text messages from you. So there's more information down here, and skills and interests, bio, and notes about them. Here you have the groups that are in your account. Here we only have one group in our account, but we can have as many as we want, and here is where you would select those. Here is the CRM, which CRM stands for Customer Relationship Management, and it allows you to keep track of all of your interactions with this individual. So you can click here and select a new activity. And so here we can say we're going to make a note, or we had a phone call with this person, and we can leave notes here, and great phone call, and hit save. So it saves it, it'll reload it, and there it is. There's the date and time. It's a phone call, and so you can scroll down here and see this. Now you can also look at specific things, just activities, invoices, emails, events, or everything. There's also the ability to write and send invoices. If you click here, you'll see that here's our invoice that we can send to this person, and we can add a line item here. And so we'll say it's one widget, and it cost $50. So then we'll update the invoice, and it saves, and there it is. So at any time after we do this, we can choose when it's due. We can send a email to this contact, and then they can then pay right there. Remember, to allow for someone to pay you online, you need to provide your PayPal ID in the My Account screen. So we'll go back here and we'll take a look at a few other things. Tags and positions. Tags allow you to tag a contact with any kind of unique identifier you would like. So in this case, we have, let's see, prospect is the only other tag. So we have a VIP and a prospect tag. So if we want to add that this guy is a prospect, we would hit save, and now this will reload, and now he's a prospect and a VIP contact. Now that's important for down the road when we want to start using tags to identify groups of people a little bit differently than if you want to assign them to static groups. This down here, positions work very similarly to tags. The difference is that positions are assigned to time frames. So, for example, if you're running a club or a group of people that maybe a networking group where the positions of authority or voted in positions are positions that change every year, you could change this and assign it, and it allows you to keep someone active as, say, a president or a treasurer for a specific amount of time. So there's the individual detail for a particular contact. Down here we've got the user-defined fields, which are defined in the group setup. You can also unsubscribe a contact here, and that would be if someone were to call or email you directly and say, I don't want to receive emails from you anymore. And then you can delete. We also have status, where you can assign a status for this person. These are arbitrary terms that you can use to keep someone in a regular rotation with emails that you send out, and keep them as regular active members of your group, or you can make them inactive. So we'll close this up here, and We'll go to reports. Reports, there's a whole series of reports that you can see for, this is the number of people that are in our one group of company X. But we could see how many people actually have the company field set to be something, and here test company is where they are. You can also look, here we'll look at test company under the temp companies area, and that will display everyone that's a member of test company. So we can again click on any of these and get their detail. The visibility feature is something that's really helpful if you have a specific layout or you have certain fields that you want or do not want to display. You use that here. You can specify that here. So let's say we don't want to keep track of this person's height and weight. You don't care about this information for any of your contacts. You can click and drag. So we're going to click this over here to this area, and we're going to click this over here to the fields not displayed area. And you'll see that now this information is missing. Now we can also say we want to put the website up here. We can do that there. Save changes, and there it is. So now we can go back to a contact, and let's open this up, and lo and behold, there's his website there, and there is no height or weight information there. So visibility is a really useful way to customize the layout of your contact data. We have all kinds of ways for you to import your data. You can do it from text, a text file where you can just paste here, and make sure you follow the instructions here. We have a CSV, which has a comma delimited, comma separated values is what that stands for. And remember, you can always mouse over these little question marks and get a little bit more information. We also allow you to import contacts from Yahoo. You'll connect to Yahoo using this button, and then you'll import from there. And it works similarly for MSN, Live, Hotmail, for Gmail, and then if you want to upload your own file, you can do so here. Now we have this really useful little tool that allows you to generate a header row that you'll see. You can go in here and you can select which columns you want. Maybe you want to put your title up here, and or actually drag it over there, and then it'll generate your header row. Once that is good, then you'll have a header row and all of your data underneath, and with all these options, you upload your file, and then you'll be able to add those contacts to your account. And a suppression list, which is a list of people who have unsubscribed. So if you have a list of people that are not interested in receiving any emails from you, then you can upload that here. You can also export your data from here. Now, one of the things that we do that's unique to our system is we make sure that you approve this by clicking on a link that's sent to your email address. So in this case, this is our account owner address, and so as the account owner, before I can export any data, I have to get approval from that email address. So this is another safeguard that we have to make sure that your data is protected and not downloaded to anyone else without your knowledge. Finally, we have a lot of tools that you can use here. And this allows you to add and remove people from groups. You can modify contacts many at a time. You can delete a lot of contacts at once. You can clean up your account. You can remove contacts that have no names or emails or duplicate emails or contacts that aren't in any groups anymore. And then here you can modify your tags and positions here. And so this allows you to change what things are assigned or what possible positions are even available in your account. So that sums up the entire contacts area. Up here we have our tags, and you'll probably recognize these from when we were playing around with this before. If we want to click on this, this will select the prospects, everyone that's listed as a prospect. And here, this is everyone that's listed as a VIP, and it turns out we have one of each. But using the tag cloud is a convenient way to categorize your people and view people that fit in certain tags. And of course, you can always add new contacts here. So hopefully this gives you a good overview of how to interact with our system and how to manage your contacts. And if you have any questions, of course, you can always email support. Thank you.